Today is day 7 of having the common cold. I'm feeling better and my energy levels have taken a substantial hit, partially because I was very active before I got the common cold, so I've lost some of the strength that I had managed to build up. I'm guessing at the rate I'm going, I managed to get in 30 minutes of rowing and all of my strength training today, so it's about a little over an hour of exercise. I'm gonna guess it might be about 2 more additional weeks to get back to full energy levels and a full exercise routine. So that's looking at about 21 days to full recovery from, including physical energy levels from the common cold, which is about right because I'm a very active person, and so the not being able to exercise hit can sometimes substantially affect the recovery time from the common cold. So I guess one of the perks about not having like a typical job or like a desk job or a teaching job or something like that is that I get to see how much the common cold does affect my activity levels and how long a recovery actually takes when not under or not working in an environment where it's like you have to get back to work right away, that kind of thing. So it's a longer recovery time, and I think, I already kind of knew that it was a long recovery time because my gym activity levels, like all my energy would be spent at work kind of thing anyway, so that was already a long recovery time, but it's just an interesting observation. So yeah, so okay, so that's my guess, is approximately 3 weeks. I'm a week in and still got a whole ways to go. It's extremely harder than it should be, the physical recovery and physical exertion, like physical energy expenditures. It's not as smooth as it was, so still recovering on the physical activity level. So that's an update on my common cold stuff, and I'm going to take a little break from posting videos, or filming videos I should say, because this will be posted later, I think it's about April. And the main topic of this video that has taken me a little while to get to is, this is my Ireland folder for my Ireland Heritage travel trip. And yesterday I decided to tackle, well, I started thinking about, so it's entering tax season, and one of the things that might happen is I might get a stimulus check. I don't know, so I don't have like income in like W-2s from last year. I do have a stimulus check, and I do have bank accounts and interest on the bank accounts, and I got a tax document from the state of California for my 2019 taxes because I got an income tax return. And so I have those kind of documents, so I can file taxes. I don't know if like that's all, like, do I need to have an income to qualify for a stimulus check? I know there's a cap on your income, but I don't, so I would guess that it's a yes. So it's kind of, the stimulus check is kind of like my guess at this point. My best guess is it's kind of a motivator for people like me to file taxes, because then we benefit from filing taxes, and then the government isn't put in a pickle down the road because I didn't file taxes one year because I didn't have an income. So kind of a motivator for those of us with lower income or no income. That's my best guess. And if I file and I don't get a stimulus check, then that's wrong, and I guess you do need a base income to qualify for a stimulus check. Well, I'll find out. So why does the topic of taxes matter for my Ireland trip? Because if I get a stimulus check, which is something I was not anticipating, I would use it for, put it into, it's big enough that I can use it for car insurance and my Ireland Heritage travel trip. So I decided to revisit kind of my strategy for all of my heritage travel trips, not just Ireland, and reflect a little bit on my Scotland heritage travel trip in July 2019. And I did that one, so it was a 17-day trip with 16 nights. The first night was on an airplane, so that's 15 nights in Scotland. And I set my range for all of the heritage travel trips as 2 to 4 weeks, and so 15 nights is pretty dang close and to 14 days, which is 1 week. And so that was on the lower end, and I was thinking, if I get the stimulus check, maybe I should take this Ireland trip and see if, take the budget I already have, especially for like lodging, and see if I can make it stretch for, let's say, 28 nights. Because then if I do 28 nights, that should come out to approximately 28 full days.